I'm your Secretary of State, Nellie Gorbea.
I don't have a permanent address. Can I still register to vote?
Any Rhode Islander who's eligible to vote, meaning they're 18 years of age and older and a U.S. citizen and lives in Rhode Island, whether they be in a stable housing situation or has housing instability, anyone who's dealing with homelessness can register to vote.
If you don't have a permanent address, what should you put down as your address when you're trying to register to vote? Say if you're couch surfing or if you're in a shelter or if you have some other sort of atypical living situation.
Residents without a permanent address can register to vote from the address of the Board of Canvassers at their city or town. Basically, you register to vote from your city or town hall. And that's the location that you would provide where it says address.
What do you do if somebody tells you that you can't register to vote?
You can contact my office. We are setting up a voting rights hotline through the 211 line. So that's another option for you. Or you can also call the Board of Elections or your local Board of Canvassers. It depends on where your problem is. But first and foremost, just call my office. We're happy to help. It's 222-2340.
And then what would somebody need to go vote?
In order to vote, you'll need one of the forms of ID displayed on the screen. For more information about voter ID, visit elections.ri.gov.
And if you need a voter ID, my office actually provides free voter IDs. Just call 222-2340 to set up an appointment.
When do we vote and how does it work?
This election season, it's really important that voters know that they have 3 different ways to vote. You can vote from home or from wherever you're living with a mail ballot that's sent to that location. You can vote early in person, so meaning that you just show up at city or town hall 20 days before the election or the primary. Or you can actually vote on the primary day or election day. So you have 3 different ways to make your vote matter.
What if somebody tells you they can't?
It's very clear that voters understand that they have a right to vote. And no eligible voter should be turned away to be told to go find another ID because somehow there's a question. Whenever there's a question with a voter, you should be given a provisional ballot. All it means is that you're going to be given the same ballot as everybody else. You're going to be asked to fill out a form and to swear that you're eligible. And then that form will be evaluated. And if everything checks out, then your ballot envelope will be open and your ballot will be counted. So, for example, voters who don't bring an ID to the polls don't have to go back home or wherever they are to find it. They just vote using a standard provisional ballot, which, like I said, would be counted if the signature that they give at the polling place matches their signature on their voter registration card.